Guys, please announce new mount. Come on. Come on, new mount. Come on.
That we create in the game, whether they're fun, competitive.
Bro, how long is this stream? This is just 20 minutes of just glazing.
Broke, and I said, oh my goodness, I guess we better go to hospital. And you said, nah, let's kill this dragon.
And we did.
Did that guy just said that her water broke and they went?
Everything that you gave us so far, here's to like 100 years more.
Okay.
But when I say World of Warcraft saved my life, I really mean it.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Warcraft 30th Anniversary Direct. I'm Holly Longdale, the executive producer for World of Warcraft. Alongside Hearthstone, Warcraft Rumble, and the Warcraft real-time strategy games, we are all honored to be here to celebrate some big milestones with you and talk about the future. Many of us began our Warcraft adventures as players before we became developers at Blizzard. No matter which game we work on, we all share a deep love for the Warcraft universe.
Okay.
Today, each of the Warcraft development teams will be sharing what's coming up. Some of it next year, some just a few weeks from now, and some will even be available today. So whether you've been traversing the plains of Azeroth with a view from above, or chilling in the Hearthstone Tavern, sorting out your minis for your Rumble machine, or pursuing Xalatath in Khazalgar, thank you so much for taking the time to join us.
What about heroes?
Now, what better place to begin than with the games that started it all? Here's Brad Chan from the Warcraft RTS team.
Warcraft 1.
It's kind of funny how life ends up. I actually never thought about ever being a developer. When I was younger, I just wanted to play video games. Back in 2007, I was at a regional qualifier playing a game called Warcraft 3. After I qualified for the tournament, someone came up to me, gave me his card, and was like, hey, we're looking for experienced RTS players to join our design team. Naturally, I said I wasn't interested. I was gonna go to the Nationals, win that, go to the World.
He's like,
win
yo,
that.
loser,
Easy.
get out of here. I'm
Well,
playing games.
It was a good thing I kept that guy's card, because 16 years later, here I am, working on a game that remains so important to me and so many players around the world.
He's like, get out of here, loser.
Throughout my career, I've stuck to a few guiding principles. When something is broken, you fix it.
Don't fix it.
When something is wrong, you make it right. And if things aren't good enough, you make them better. So without further ado,
No way, they did.
Patch 2.0 for Warcraft 3.
No way, they just did that transition
Available now,
to
this patch overhauls
Reforged.
the environments and lighting and revamps the user interface.
Oh my God.
In addition, we are up-resing all classic Warcraft 3 assets to HD. You can now customize the type of assets you want to play with and even mix and match if you like. We have also included a bunch of quality of life changes, such as in-game hotkey customization, a revamped ladder, and much.
Isn't remastered, refunded still broken?
Reforge.
Did they give up
Now,
on it?
I'm not just here to talk about Warcraft 3.
What?
We're also here celebrating 30 years of Warcraft. So not only will Reforge be
Wait.
a CVN update today, but we are also releasing fully remastered versions of Warcraft 2 and 1. So you can experience the story from the very beginning.
Ooh, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that.
These
Wait,
remasters have brand new hand-drawn visuals that capture the original art style from each game. And you'll be able to swap between the
You
original
can-
graphics and the remastered versions in real time.
ooh, I'm playing that. I'm playing that. I'm playing that. I'm playing
For
that.
Warcraft 1, we added modern controls such as right-click move, bandbox select, and a faster game speed.
12, look at
Both
this.
games
Look at
have
select.
also
Look at
received
this. Look at
various
this.
UI and UX improvements such as tooltips and health bars, mission select screen, and an increased unit selection.
Oh, look at that. 12.
Warcraft 2 will still have multiplayer functionality, and all legacy custom maps will still be fully
playing
compatible
that.
and playable.
I'm playing that.
We are also bringing back the Warcraft Battle Chess, which will include Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. So here's to 30 years of Warcraft And I can't think of a better way than celebrating than reliving the story from the very beginning. Oh, did I mention this is all available right now?
Did I mention it's $100? Wait, I just want to say, they are introducing HD Warcraft 3, but they haven't fixed Reforged yet. It's like still shit from what I've heard. Did they give up on it? Battle chest to buy everything? Yeah. It's definitely not for free, I can tell you that. Okay. Okay! Ooh, that looks... I like that, actually. It looks nice.
Aye, Captain. Work completed. By your command.
I'm playing that. Warcraft 1 and 2, I'm replaying it.
Now, we are one.
Okay, refunded. Let's see what they did with that. Damn. How much is it? How much is it, guys? Warcraft 1 is $10, Warcraft 2 is 15
Pretty
bucks.
amazing to think that Hearthstone turns 10 this year. It's been such an incredible decade. Together, we've made the tavern a place for sharing joy, excitement, and some very tall tales indeed. We've made friends with Murlocs, battled
Warcraft 3 is 30 euros?
Traveling through
Wait,
space.
are they selling a patch? What are they selling from Warcraft 3? What, are you serious? Wait, no way. That just refunded, yeah.
Clock ticked to midnight. I was 2 wins away and didn't make it. But I played another 500 games the following month and made it. Shout out to Darkshire Councilman. But those 1,000 games pale in comparison to the more than 160 billion games that we've all played over the last decade. And that's not counting Battlegrounds. Can you believe that it's been 5 years since the mode launched at BlizzCon?
Okay. Is there gonna be a single thing they release today that is not paying for it? Let's see. Warcraft 1 paid, Warcraft 2 paid, Warcraft 3 patch. I guess, I mean, I guess you don't pay for it, but it's a patch. It's not a new thing, okay? Now it's gonna be a new Hearthstone expansion, and they're gonna announce new WoW expansion, which is also paid.
With even more places to explore and adventures to share. More expansions, more mini sets, and more surprises. Now, let's take a look at what's just around the corner.
Okay, I dabble in Hearthstone.
One of the amazing things of working at Blizzard is getting to watch other teams pushing the boundaries on their own games. I think we're all genuinely fans of what our coworkers are up to, and it's really special when we find moments to collaborate. What's up, everybody? I hope you're enjoying your adventures among the stars in the Great Dark Beyond. We loved working on this expansion and wanted to take our next mini set further into the cosmos than ever before.
Okay.
Prepare to travel beyond Azeroth, beyond Warcraft, and into Heroes of Starcraft. I'm super excited for this mini set. It's the first time we've ever explored another universe this deeply.
Okay, that caught me off guard.
A ton of people on the team, so much love for StarCraft. So being able to bring it into the Hearthstone Tavern has been incredible. Some might say, it's about time. Obviously, we knew we had to go big. The Zerg, Terran, and Protoss factions are represented on cards via a faction banner. Not only do the cards in each faction work well with one another, they're also
okay, that's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Classes. Each of the factions also has a hero card, featuring one of the most iconic faces from StarCraft. The Zerg are led by the Queen of Blades herself, Sarah Kerrigan. She gives Death Knights, Hunters, Warlocks, and Demon Hunters access to an aggro playstyle with near endless swarms of Zerg cards.
Okay.
After all, What would a StarCraft mini set even be without its own version of
Okay, next one is Raynor.
Protoss,
Oh.
we have the legendary Artanis, seeking to unify.
I was gonna say
his people.
Zeratul. I know
He
nothing
brings his
about lore.
powers to druids, mages, priests, and rogues.
'Cause he's a
he
snake.
focuses on powerful, high mana cost units and uses the psionic powers of the Protoss to make those cards cheaper.
Okay.
And finally, who else could we have to lead the Terran besides the iconic Jim Raynor? Thanks to him, warriors, paladins, and shamans will get a hold of the new starship keyword from the main set. But these aren't your average starships. They're battle cruisers. When we first started working on this mini set, we went to the team and asked, what does this need to have in order to truly feel like StarCraft? We've made sure to represent as many units from StarCraft as possible. There's even one character from Warcraft that snuck their way into the set. Grunty, the Terran armored Murloc. On top of everything else, Heroes of Starcraft has more cards than any mini set we've done before. There's so much to explore here. So many strategies, so many interactions, and so much StarCraft nostalgia. And we might have some special
StarCraft
music as well.
nostalgia.
just
Oh
for
my
the
god.
occasion. Heroes of Starcraft is coming in January.
Okay, I'm playing that too.
2025.
Okay,
There's
I love
even
shitting on
more
Blizzard,
coming
but
up
listen,
for
I'm
our
gonna
show.
play that too.
We're making some big changes to Arena.
As Leo mentioned, Arena is getting a major glow up. But first, let's talk about what makes Arena special. Arena is Hearthstone's premium draft mode, where you build your own deck from scratch at the start of every run. It's all about you flexing your deck building skills and card knowledge to defeat your opponents. And believe it or not, Arena has stayed mostly the same for 10 years. So we thought it was finally time for a little bit of an update. From now on, there will be 2 kinds of Arena to choose from. Normal Arena has a shorter format that lets you complete your runs more quickly, but still gives you that awesome competitive Arena experience. And after you've established yourself in the normal Arena, you'll be able to descend into the dark, dank cellar of the tavern, where challengers are engaging in high-stakes card play in our Underground Arena. Underground has a distinctive basement aesthetic, longer runs, and a new feature we call Redraft on Loss. This means that when you lose, you'll have the option to redraft cards and edit your deck, refining it to up your chances of winning as you take on more hardened challengers. We heard you also want a way to show off that you're an Arena champion. We got you. Arena ratings will be available for both the normal and Underground modes. Ranking for the 2 are separate, with the usual skill-based matchmaking in normal Arena. But in Underground Arena, you'll be throwing caution to the wind and facing off against opponents of all skill levels. Whether you're an Arena veteran or maybe you just haven't clicked that Arena button in a while, we hope these changes offer you another exciting way you can enjoy your time in the tavern with us. And I'm happy to tell you all of this will be coming in the first half of next year. Now, here's Tyler to share even more of what's in store for Hearthstone.
Okay, I'll play that too!
Hey everyone. As
Hey,
you can
Tyler.
see, we've got a lot of really exciting things planned for the next few updates. But what kind of game director would I be if I didn't spill even more beans about what's coming next? It's going to be the year of the Raptor, and you'll be going on some awesome adventures in some of your favorite Azeroth locations. Next year, we kick things off with one of our most requested settings as we journey into the Emerald Dream. Here, you'll find yourself in the middle of a legendary face-off.
Okay, how much
between
is
the
a
Druids
pack?
of the
Just let
Emerald
us
Dream
know.
and the
How
forces
much
of the
is a
Old
pack?
Blood. They'll be fighting a high-stakes battle over the fate of the World Tree in our first expansion of the year. And things are going to heat up even more when the Druids of the Flame light up the mini-set. Our second expansion is also Hearthstone's first.
How's they gonna light up my wallet? That's what I want to know.
Doro Crater. Join Elise on the hunt for a mythical lost Tortolan city. Spoiler alert, keep an eye on that volcano. After uncovering the secrets of the lost city, take part in a grand celebration in the 33.4 mini set. The party-loving Tortolans are hosting a festival.
That's
in
gonna be
honor
like
of the
10
mighty
bucks,
dinosaurs
10
of the
bucks,
crater.
10
And we'd
bucks.
hate for you to miss out on all that fun. Closing out the year is our third expansion, where you'll travel.
Oh,
with
this is
Roman
expansions.
to alternate
Okay.
realities.
30
to
bucks,
recruit
30 bucks,
legendary
30 bucks.
Warcraft heroes like you've never seen them before. This all leads to an epic showdown against Murozond at the end of time, and you won't believe what happens next. You've seen just how much we've got in store for you over the next year. Heroes of Starcraft,
50.
revamped Arena, and 3 awesome expansions.
Okay, this I don't care,
We're
but
incredibly
Heroes of
excited,
Starcraft, the
and we
new
hope
Arena,
you're
I'm playing
incredibly
100%.
excited. Thank you so much for being part of this incredible journey. 10 years in, and our adventures in the tavern together are only just beginning.
Okay.
Blizzard has this awesome tradition of sharing the journey that each team took to bring their games to life. I think this museum is a beautiful way to relive the memories of development and share that passion with the rest of Blizzard. What's up, everyone? It's been about a year since I stood on the main stage of BlizzCon and we launched Warcraft Rumble together with all of you.
Get him out of here.
What a year it's been. All of us on the team have had so much fun watching you dig into our game and explore the hero collection, the army building, the nail-biting finishes. You've beaten over 900 million bosses, and on the matter of Alliance versus Horde, you picked Team Jaina almost 10% more. But maybe, most importantly, you've summoned over 1 billion angry chickens. That's 2 billion chicken wings.
Cut.
In just a second, we're...
Jeremy, we're trying to shoot Rumble here.
Oh, Rumble? Oh, I know a little bit about that. Scoot the camera. Cool. Awesome. When we started working on Warcraft Rumble, we wanted to make something that harkened back to our strategy roots. Like the first time I booted up Warcraft 2 on my dad's Power Mac 7100.
They're so relatable.
I'm stoked to play those new remasters. But we also wanted to do something in our universe that we'd never done before. So we started imagining that maybe somewhere in the Hearthstone Tavern, there was a mysterious arcade machine that printed miniature versions of the heroes and villains of Azeroth and zapped them to life for you to collect and command. In those kind of early days when we were establishing the art style of Warcraft Rumble, we wanted a sense of tactility. We wanted to be able to pick up and touch the art that we were creating inside of the computer. So some of us went and printed minis and painted them up like this. And that's kind of really where all this came from. All of these minis were painted by our team. And, well, if I'm a little bit biased, but this little guy's my favorite.
What does that say underneath?
Oh, under here? Yeah. Oh, it says Jeremy. But we've done more than paint minis since our game launched. We've added new dungeons and at least 1 new mini every single season. We've got the Dark Moon Fair, new zones, and a whole new family for you to experience in the game. We added our first raid, Molten Core, and laid siege to Stormwind. In our latest season, we even bust down the doors of Ironforge.
Okay, next. Let's go next.
We ain't stopping there, are we, Vic?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up. Starting right now, if you hop into Rumble, we're running our first anniversary event with some truly excellent loot.
We're celebrating 1 year of Warcraft Rumble, so if you jump in after the stream, you'll be able to snag some super cool rewards, like the very valuable looking gold kobold, which we affectionately call the Kogold. Okay, have you scanned this thing yet? Great.
We've also been working on something really exciting for later in the season. There are some characters in Warcraft that don't fit so cleanly into just one of our families. So we're adding split leaders. These leaders belong to 2 families at the same time, which really expands the possibilities of how you build out your armies. And we're not just adding 1 split leader, we're starting with 3. Up first, fighting for the Alliance and Cenarian families, is Malfurion Stormrage. And representing the Horde and Blackrock families, we got Chieftain and former War Chief Orgrim Doomhammer. And finally, leading Undead and Beasts is Anu Barak. But before any of these 3 new leaders join the fight, we're going to be reworking one that we released this time last year. Sylvanas Windrunner is finally taking her rightful place among both the Horde and Undead. We've got an awesome season ahead of us and can't wait for you to check it out. We'll be right there with you. To our amazing fans, thank you for an incredible first year of Warcraft Rumble and for your unwavering support. Your passion fuels our creativity and truly drives us forward. But there was one more thing we wanted to talk about. Jeremy? Right? There was one more thing we wanted to talk about, right?
Nope. That's all I had. See you later.
Bro, they're quirky as hell. Oh, he's not clearing now. Did you download Boost Touch? Very much.
We are so excited that you're here to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with us. When the game first came out in 2004...
Okay, they just made an ad off of a guy queuing up his DPS in a raid and saying, this shit's gonna take too fucking long. I'm just gonna play phone games instead. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if I made a commercial for AoE 4 and I queue up for a game and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go AFK 20 minutes, guys. But check, let's play AoE 1 meanwhile. Like,
well, every day. It still does 20 years later. We dug into our history and discovered that across 2 decades, together, we've accumulated 1 billion days of time played in Azeroth.
Damn.
So many of you have joined us over the years. Some of you have met partners in the world and gotten married. Some of you have even named your kids and pets after characters and locations in the game.
Some of you got divorced.
From all over the world. Those who are hearing or visually impaired or have physical challenges. We've welcomed seniors, even whole families playing together with their kids, and so many more who call our world home. No matter who you are, when you come to Azeroth, you can live how you want and be who you want to be. It's a gift for so many, and certainly to us. We feel it every day.
Mm-hmm.
One of those special stories is live now on Netflix, in a documentary called
Oh, I
The
saw this. I
Remarkable
wanted to
Life
watch
of
this.
Evelyn. Maud Steen, who played a character named Evelyn, lived a life in Azeroth that he couldn't in the real world. He suffered from Duchenne muscular dystrophy for most of his life and fought it courageously alongside his incredible family, who I'm proud to have met and fallen in love with. Because of Mott's and his role-play guild called Starlight, his family discovered the power of online game communities and advocate for gaming around the world as a source of joy and companionship. Sadly, Mott's was taken from this world and Azeroth far too soon. Because of Mott's and stories like his, we were inspired to create a charity pet program for Classic and our modern game to support Cure Duchenne, a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving and extending the lives of those affected by Duchenne muscular dystrophy. We want to thank you in advance for giving to this cause that offers support to people just like Mott's. This little cutie is Revan, and he's available until January 6th. He was inspired by the detective agency Mott's created for his busy role-play life in Azeroth.
I saw that this is up
Right
on Netflix.
now, we have our 20th anniversary celebration running in-game. We've got modernized Tier 2 armor sets, classic time walking, new world bosses, trading post items, rewards, and more with all that nostalgic flavor. In the War Within expansion that we released a few months ago, we've taken the leap into the first chapter of the World Soul Saga. More coming on that. And of course, Classic is always cooking. But this moment is about you. You're the thundering heart of World of Warcraft and always have been. Stay tuned as we share what we are serving up for you. And thanks for making Azeroth a place you call home.
Season of Discovery? What's this for class? Wait, are they gonna restart the fucking... Wait, are they gonna open new servers?
Hey everyone, Clay and I are so excited to be here today during this anniversary celebration to talk about what's coming up for WoW Classic.
I can't believe that after 20 years, my Orc Warrior is still finding new adventures in Azeroth. Shout out to all my buds on Tacondrius.
Feels like just yesterday I was on my Night Elf Druid, ganking some buddies on the Teneris realm at the Crossroads. Sorry about that.
Being on the Classic team and getting to help contribute to this incomparable legacy, which has breathed new life into the original Classic experiences, I'm not sure anything compares to it. I love how vocal and passionate our player base is, not only about what parts of WoW's history they want to see come back, but also their passion for things we try and have experimented with.
Speaking of us taking some pretty big swings, in Season of Discovery, we've loved watching you use your new class abilities, take on our all-new level-up raids, find secrets, and team up to defeat Ragnaros and Nefarian. We're looking forward to the AQ war effort unlocking very, very soon here, which will lead right into the launch of the Encourage raid. This will bring new changes and surprises that we can't wait to
Okay, is there fresh or not?
Difficulty changes, new rewards. You know
Aye, what the hell were those mounts?
How we'll mix it up as you wager your sanity for ancient Kiraji riches.
Beyond that, for Season of Discovery, we have one more phase to come. We previously announced we will progress through all the phases of the original Classic era. So get ready not only for Naxxramas, but new instance content featuring the Scarlet Crusade, as well as adventures in Deadwind Pass.
Yo, they're doing it!
Now to Cataclysm Classic, where we recently launched the legendary Firelands. You've undertaken difficult challenges, besting Ragnaros and his feet.
Okay, no one cares about
a few
Cataclysm.
steps closer to getting your very own Dragonwrath staff. We're looking forward to bringing you the final...
Dude, they're doing the 2 new raids. I thought they forgot about them for Season of Discovery, I'm not gonna lie.
You Classic players out there must be curious where we're going next.
Okay.
Well, let's be honest, you know where we're going next.
Oh my god, they're restarting! Wait, what is this shit? This is Cataclysm 2. Bro, nobody cares. There's like 5,000 players playing. Bro, nobody cares. It's dead. Move on.
Favorite cocaine mom?
Beasty!
Psyduck. Think for a reset. How many players does Cataclysm have right now? I know the player base fell off hard, but I don't know how hard. Bro, I thought they're gonna announce new servers.
The Classic team is proud to announce that Mists of Pandaria Classic is coming, and we can't wait to bring it to you next summer. With its legendary class design and incredible raids and dungeons, set amongst a gorgeous environment and backed by an unforgettable soundtrack. We'll be traveling
Wait,
back
how
to...
long has Cataclysm been going? Hasn't it been a while?
Mists of Pandaria Classic is super exciting for all of us, as well as Season of Discovery, and we love that we'll continue to be on that journey with you. But we know, we spend some time on the internet, and we've heard some of you out there, you want something...
Fresh!
Yeah!
Which is why we are so pleased
There it
to
is.
announce that we are bringing you the Classic experience. All new Fresh Realms with the WoW Classic 20th Anniversary Edition. And it's happening soon.
How soon, Clay?
Actually soon. These realms will be going live next week on November 21st, but you won't have to rush to level 60. Classic is all about the journey after all. As we've made a change, and our first raid, Molten Core, won't unlock for a few weeks after launch.
We'll be launching rounds of all flavors.
I hate
PvP,
when they do that.
Normal PvE, and for the very first time, hardcore.
which will progress through the phases in lockstep with the other two. This means a fresh start for everyone at the same time, together, on a level playing field with fresh economies on very large realms.
If you missed out on jumping into WoW Classic's initial launch in 2019, this is the perfect time to join our community. These servers will also launch with some of the quality of life features that came later on, like the Chronogoon Displacer to save your world buffs, and the improved PvP honor ranking system. And yes, we're also pleased to announce that these realms will progress to the Burning Crusade Classic.
Oh shit.
Launching these servers close to the exact date World of Warcraft came out 20 years ago, alongside all the work we're doing for Season
Oh
of
shit.
Discovery, Cataclysm Classic.
All the TBC people are gonna start playing that. Because there's a lot of people that want to play TBC again.
And we love the community that has made Classic Realms their home alongside their friends.
From all of us on the Classic team, thank you. This amazing journey is one that's been co-written by you, our incredible community.
Hi everyone, we're in the middle of such an incredible moment for World of Warcraft. The World Soul Saga kicked off in August with the launch of the War Within, and we have been so excited to dive into
do I
the
play
expansion
WoW again?
alongside all of you. Whether you enjoy raiding, dungeons, delves, PvP, collecting appearances, pets and mounts, role-playing, or exploring the open world, we hope you found a part of Azeroth that brings you joy. It's humbling to be standing here on the eve of WoW's
We go
20th
again?
anniversary.
I don't
Looking
know if
back,
we go
20
again.
years ago, I was fresh out of school, and I had just
I
seen
don't know
enough of the
if we go
beta to know
again.
that I needed to play this game, and then immediately stopped to avoid spoiling the experience for myself. I'd booked a couple days off work for launch, and was looking forward to really diving into Azeroth. But little did I know that my server would be offline for the first few days due to overwhelming demand. Shout out to Mal'Ganis. But even less could I imagine how this game would in so many ways define the rest of the
Bro, they're
course
making fun of
my adult
themselves
life.
now. They're becoming aware.
So, let's talk about what's
They're
coming up
becoming
for
aware.
World of Warcraft. Starting with what's on the horizon. We have 1107 Siren Isle, which is currently up on our public test realms. This update will go live next month, and it has something for everyone. On the narrative front, this update includes epilogue questlines for Dalaran and the Kirin Tor. No spoilers, but this storyline features the mysterious Haranir, who also played a starring role in our expansion release cinematic. We'll also get into the prologue for where we're going next, but more on that in a minute. 1107 also, of course, brings its namesake, the Siren Isle, a new outdoor environment to explore, full of mysteries to uncover and rewards to help catch up your alts and prepare for the next War Within season ahead. Plunderstorm is returning, this time with a plunder store to give you more flexibility in earning your rewards instead of that linear renown track. Also making a return will be the latest iteration of
Plunderstorm is
Turbulent
fun.
Timeways event and a Winter Veil revamp. We can't wait for you all to experience this update next month. As an additional treat, for those of you invested in the story of the War Within, we will be releasing a novella that explains exactly what happened to Jaina and Thrall after they left us. This novella is narrated by none other than Chris Metzen, and available today. So, I know many of you have already seen 1107, but you have to be wondering where the War Within is going to take us after that. Okay, so following Xalatath's trail is going to lead us to a location that I've been personally excited about since we first settled on the idea of an underground expansion. Undermine, the capital of the Goblins' trade empire. Fittingly, our name for
Sela,
the
this
All-in-One
is your
Pouch is
hometown.
Undermined with a D. Now, this is a city unlike any city we've seen before in World of Warcraft, standing as a testament to the intelligence and creativity of the goblins as masters of technology and alchemy. And as our adventures continue, we will learn more about goblin culture than ever before. What's important to them, what problems they're trying to solve, what they're capable of as a society. Everything that makes them truly unique.
They're
beyond the
goblins. What do you mean? Don't they
human and
just
the
want
explosions.
money like Blizzard?
Though, just to be clear, there's going to be a whole lot of explosions.
They're doing an
You'll arrive at an
autobiography
Undermine that's
expansion.
plunged into conflict between the four major goblin cartels: Steamweedle, Blackwater, Bilgewater,
And
of
Blizzard.
course, the Venture Company.
Oh, I thought I got the wrong one there.
You will align yourself with the group of your choice and run into notorious goblins like Monty Gazlo, Renzik the Shiv, Baron Revelgaz, Marin Noggenfogger, and more. Now, if you're going to be in cahoots with a goblin cartel, you can't be seen rolling around in anything less than a truly blinged out ride. So early on, you'll earn a vehicle designed just for Undermine to push the boundaries of locomotion within World of Warcraft. Undermine was built for speed, with roads designed for driving, which is just as well, because this car travels much, much faster than your regular ground mounts. You can also further adjust your car's driving characteristics. Do you prefer grip, or do you want to drift more? Do you want more acceleration, even if it's going to come at the expense of your top speed? That's up to you. You can try it all and rule the streets of Undermine, living your life 440 yards at a time.
But wait! If you pay 50 bucks, you can drive faster.
Operation Floodgate, which is a race to stop a group of goblins
Wild
from blowing
card?
a dam that would bring ruin to the Ringing Deeps.
They should
This
put,
dungeon
like,
will
races
also be
in
immediately
WoW.
available as part
With-
of our
with
new
cars.
Season 2
That'd be
dungeon
cool.
pool on Heroic, Mythic, and Mythic Plus difficulties, alongside the 4 other launch dungeons and 3 returning legacy dungeons. Now, we'll have many more details in the weeks ahead, but I can tell you that one of those legacy dungeons, naturally, in light of our goblin theme here, is the Motherlode from Battle for Azeroth. Continuing to build upon one of our favorite parts of the War Within, this new zone brings with it 2 new delves for you to explore, and we're creating new variations on the existing delves. We're also introducing seasonal updates to Bran Bronzebeard, a new adversary to follow Zek Veer, and a new set of goblin-inspired curios for Bran. Of course, a new season also means a new raid zone. We have a big boss raid called the Liberation of Undermine coming your way, which takes you through the streets of the city and into the magnificent Galagio, brimming with color and extravagance that also hides the dark secrets of its owner, the one and only Gallywix. And for the arena PvPers out there, we're also introducing a new arena map set right amidst the city.
Okay.
Now, some of you may be wondering how Xalatath fits into all of this, and how goblin politics relate to the fate of our world soul. But rest assured, Undermine plays a vital role as a continuation, a next chapter in the many stories that are unfolding in the War Within. We will have a lot more to share on that front in the months ahead. And that is just the beginning of what we have planned for the next year.
Roadmap.
Now, as you can see, 2025 is going to be an incredible year for both modern and classic WoW players.
That needs to stay longer there. Couldn't see shit.
As the World Soul Saga continues to unfold, we are reflecting on these past 20 years with immense gratitude as we lay the foundations upon which to build the next 20. On behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team, thank you so much for being the heart of the history of Azeroth. Whether you've just joined our community, been with us for the last 2 decades, or somewhere in between, thank you for making Azeroth your home.
Making
And speaking
Azeroth
of
great
home,
again.
The team does have one more thing to share with you.
Wait, that works. Making Azeroth great again? What the fuck? He just took a sip of breast milk. If you know, you know.
Thank you for joining us today and for being with us for the past 3 decades. The Warcraft universe is a living, breathing world that's been experienced by over 250 million players around the globe.
That's crazy.
That's millions of stories of adventure, laughter, and true connection. And as the years have passed and our communities have grown and evolved, the statue behind us reminds us all how important Warcraft is and continues to be. It serves as a reminder of our shared passion for building Azeroth together. And it's you who truly bring Warcraft to life.
That's cool.
Our players and the communities you are a part of. Thank you for being the lifeblood of this world that means so much to all of us. 30 years of history is the perfect foundation upon which we will build for the bright future ahead, and we can't wait to walk that road alongside you. And before we go, we want to share something very special. This September, 190 performers took to the stage to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with a series of concerts in Switzerland. Prepare to dive back into the history of World of Warcraft through its incredible soundtrack performed live. And whether this music invokes cherished memories or you're hearing some of these pieces for the first time, we hope you enjoy the performance. Here's to the next 30 years.
There's a dogo. Okay, so what do I think about that? Okay. First of all, I want to open with Blizzard they are such a goblin company, okay? They are a goblin company. And they drank breast milk in 2000, when was it? 8. We'll never forget that. That being said, I'm going to play the Warcraft 1. I'm gonna play the Warcraft 2. I am not playing Refunded because I'm out. I am gonna play the fucking Hearthstone Starcraft. I am gonna play the new Hearthstone Arena, and there's a good chance I'm gonna play WoW again, and I'm gonna play the new WoW expansion. Fuck you, Blizzard. And that's it for me. They get me every time. Greedy goblins. No mobile? Bro, don't even mention that shit to me. Mobile, give me a break. Bro, when they started glazing them up with that thing, this was my... What did he say? This was my dream my whole life. Really? When you were a kid, you were like, man, I want to make exploitative mobile game where the more money you put in, the better you are. That was your dream? Really? That was your dream, Timmy? Hell no. Give me a break. When he said that, I knew it's all fake news. It's all just bullshit. You cannot say that and not start laughing. You cannot say that with a serious face. You cannot say your dream was to make a fucking mobile game. Hell no. Beasty 7 PM. I think I'll practice off stream in 2025. Beasty 8 PM. I'm playing Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, WoW, Hearthstone, WoW Classic. Okay, you forgot Warcraft 1, and you forgot new WoW expansion as well. Fucking Blizzard. Admit you're playing that when you're in the toilet. I did play Warcraft Rumble, but it got boring. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it got fucking boring. I didn't spend any money, but it was just like, okay, I'm doing another fucking quest, dungeon, whatever the fuck.